Duncan, Rebound, and Crossroads Productions invite you to rock and roll at Ohio's newest outdoor concert amphitheater. The celebration of the new Songbird Center and the hottest Canadian rock and roll of all time, Loverboy. Saturday, August 21st, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. At the new Songbird Center, a rock and roll celebration outdoors in the rolling hills of mid-Ohio. Loverboy, Joan Jett and Point Blank at the new Songbird Center at the intersection of I-71 and Route 97 in Lexington, Ohio. Plenty of free parking, concert rain or shine, no bottles, cans, kegs, or overnight camping. It's the killer concert.
Is CNN breaking news.
When dispatch centers take all kinds of emergency calls, the one they took last Friday from a Youngstown, Ohio man might be one of the more bizarre ones. He called because he said he was, quote, too high. Have a listen to this.
And what's the problem?
I'm too high.
You're too high?
Yeah.
What'd you take?
I can't feel anything.
You're what?
I can't feel anything.
Okay, what did you take?
Weed.
Weed?
Yes.
Officers found the 22-year-old curled in a fetal position surrounded by Doritos, Goldfish, crackers, and Chips Ahoy. They're cookies. Sounds like a joke, but it's not. He was complaining he couldn't feel his hands. He refused medical treatment and was charged with drug possession.
This is
Richmond SoulRadio.com.
And now, our feature presentation.
Here's the man who cares, the man with the music, the man with the music. Here's the
man. Welcome to The Bopst Show.
Now when you're feeling low and the fish won't bite, you need a little bit of soul to put you right. You gotta make like you wanna kneel and pray, and then a little bit of soul will come your way.
And that's what the Bopst Show is all about. A little bit of soul by the Music Explosion, Music Explosion, Music Explosion, Music Explosion. 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 Music Explosion, Music Explosion, Music Explosion, Music Explosion. Music explosion, music explosion, music explosion, music explosion, music explosion, music explosion, music explosion.
Calling all cars, he's dangerous, he's on the look. He on the lookout for Booker.
Never missed a day or broke the rule. For the future he had made big
They're beautiful, they're warm, and they're willing. But where have they gone? Find out what happens to pretty girls who disappear one day only to wake up the next in the world's wildest hellhole of bizarre cruelty. Island of Lost Girls. Don't miss Island of Lost Girls, an exciting experience in a world of stimulating entertainment, teamed with Nice Girl, the story of a cute girl next door who decided she would rather misbehave than lead a dull life. and misbehave she does, going from one man to another looking for the perfect lover. Starring Bobby Benton, the darling of Playboy magazine and country music. It's all in one super show, Island of Lost Girls plus Nice Girls, starring Bobby Benton, both in color and rated R for adults.
You are listening to
The Bopst Show.
At last, the day of the blast, disaster. Welcome to the hereafter. Government powers in conflict in a world gone sick, and they're heavily equipped with arms to melt down cities and farms. The final stage witnessed the force of pure rage while we were all at work trying to earn a wage. Their targets are on lock, they're ready to engage. Finally to put to use all of those years of bomb testing and biological questing for better ways to destroy and torment. Now let's feel what we've chosen to invent. Blast off, everybody staying clear. Missiles are in the air, the sever and sear. Thugs, executives, executives and cops with tasers. Trees of dust, skyscrapers of vapors. Impact, now nothing is intact. Take cover, we're under attack. Delivering oblivion, one already hit, but look out, here comes another Earth Crusher.
Good afternoon, this is Jim Brockman reporting live from the network. This is what we always feared could happen, but never dreamed it would. Nuclear holocaust, already hit China, Korea, next destination, Japan.
Napalm scorch your backs and your axe where your tax dollars went to. So now they have sent you a demonstration, devastation, 4 billion degrees of presentation, courtesy of some major corporations. You might have had stocking, but money can't stop the toxin that crippled your frame while you were walking. Now your mouth's frothing, inhale, poison has replaced oxygen. Your heart contracts, aorta snaps, lungs collapse, fluid leaks out of your urinary tracts. In this atmosphere to which nobody adapts. No more petty crimes, nickel sacks, rap shows or raves, sunshine and bullshit holidays, just radiation and tidal waves. Death to the modern day slaves, running down the streets with our arms raised. Atheists now give praise. The sounds of nuclear bombs whistle right past my ear, headed towards Zaire. Many have died, but you better believe that more bound to suffer. Earth Crusher.
Jim Brockman again, 52 seconds since the last attack. Nearly quarter of the Earth's population wiped out. Added to the list of countries hit Africa, Western Europe. I really don't know what's gonna happen.
We supported this through silence and complacency, while our government ruled the world under masonry. Made every nation regret their adjacency. Global hostility, now we're facing the worst burst of energy ever unleashed. I could have sworn I heard them say that they wanted peace. A quarter of the population's fully deceased. It's gotta cease, blood rush, my anger increase. Force, with no remorse, mid-air diffusion, knock 'em off course. About to unleash my own brand of holocaust. Give me a near mic, I'll start the airstrike, aimed at those who chose to sacrifice our lives, cause they're uncivilized. Surprise, headed for the center of your eyes. 40,000 megatons from my lungs. My attack is stunning. Where the fuck are you running? Incoming, worldwide assault. I take out the US government and then Russia. Earth Crusher.
News just in New Zealand, hitting Australia. I don't know what's going on. This is no, God bless us.
Yes, that is the soothing apocalyptic sound of Mr. Lift with his tune of total world annihilation, Earth Crusher. From Atlanta, Georgia, Mastodon clocked in with Island. Before that, we heard a movie commercial for the double feature celebrating lewd and lascivious behavior in American cinema in the 1970s. Island of Lost Girls and Nice Girls, starring none other than Barbie Benton. From the vast catalog of hits that was Stax Vault Records, Black Nasty sang about Booga the Hooker. And I don't know about you, but I don't find a hooker named Booger attractive in the slightest. But hey, that's me. And we started off that block of music with Brian Eno and Another Green World.
More that baby's talking, it won't be long until he's walking. He told me in his secret code he'd soon be heading for the road. More that youngun's talking. Goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da. Mama, I saw him winking. There's nothing wrong with his thinking. He's as frisky as a little old squirrel, soon be winking at the girls. Oh, that youngun's talking. Goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da. Mama, 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 goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da. Thinking of squalling. Come tuck me in my little old bed. I'm gonna rest my little old head. Oh, that youngun's talking. Goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da. Mama, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da, goo-goo, da-da.
And that is the infectious country music stylings of the Carlisles with Goo Goo Dada here on The Bopst Show, the show of infinite possibility. 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 Possibility.
In my area there's a chain of being, and most of the attention is paid to lower things. Around here the rule is good faith. You choose your friends carefully and you're safe. Well, it just goes to show how wrong you can be. It just goes to show how wrong you can be. It just goes to show how wrong you can be. Because you say that he was in good position, a man of pride and ambition, until lately, oh, until lately. just goes to show how wrong you can be. It just goes to show how wrong you can be. It just goes to show how wrong you can be. Because saying he was in good position, a man of heart and ambition, until lately, yeah, until lately, yeah. Bop, 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 yeah, until lately.
From their debut release, The Days of Wine and Roses, that is from Los Angeles, California, the Dream Syndicate with Until Lately.
The countdown will begin this Sunday afternoon at 1, right here on the radio station you grew up with, Music Radio 138, Oh Fuck. What the hell's going on here? What is this fucking ponderous, man? Ponderous, fucking ponderous, 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 ponderous. Hi, this is Casey Kasem. American Top 40 has moved to a new time. I hope you'll join me this Saturday morning and every Saturday morning at 2.
Yeah.
had a Colt 45 and a deck of cards. Stagger Lee. He had a rat-drawn shoes and an old Stetson hat, had a 28 fold, had payments on that. Stagger Lee. Well, his woman kicked him out in the ice and the snow. She said, don't you ever come back no more to Stagger Lee. So he walked through the rain and he walked through the mud till he came to a place called the Back of the Block. Stagger Lee. He said, Mr. Motherfucker, you know who I am? The barkeeper said, no, and I don't give a good goddamn. To Stagger Lee. Well, he said, barkeep, it's plain to see I'm the bad motherfucker called Stagger Lee. I'm Mr. Stagger Lee. The barkeep said, yeah, I heard your name down the way, and I kick motherfucking asses like you every day, Mr. Stagger Lee. Well, those were the last words that the barkeep said, 'cause Stag put 4 holes in his motherfucking head. Just then in come a broad called Nellie Brown, known to make more money than any bitch in town. Well, she walks across the bar, hitching up her skirts over the Stagger Lee man. She starts to flirt, she starts to hurt for the great Stagger Lee. Well, she sees the barkeep, said, oh God, he can't be dead. Stag says, well, just count the holes in a motherfucker's head, says Stagger Lee. She said, it don't look like you scored in quite a time. When I come to my place, won't cost you a dime, Mr. Stagger Lee. Oh, Mr. Stagger Lee. But there's one thing you'll have to know before you begin. You'll have to be gone before my man Billy Dilly comes in. Mr. Stagger Lee. Oh, Mr. Stagger Lee. I'm gonna sit right here till time comes to pass. And furthermore, I'll fuck Billy Dilly in his motherfucking ass. Says Stagger Lee. Says Stagger Lee. 'Cause I'm a bad motherfucker, don't you know? And I'll crawl over 50 good pussies just to get to one fat boy in the asshole. Says Stagger Lee. Just in a income Billy Dilly said you must be the bad motherfucker called Stagger Lee. I'm Mr. Stagger Lee. Oh, Mr. Stagger Lee. Yeah, I'm Stagger Lee, and you better get down on your knees and suck my dick, 'cause if you don't, you're gonna be dead. Says Stagger Lee. So Billy Dilly kneels down, slobbers on his head. Stag fills him full of And in come the devil. Said I've come to take you down, Mr. Staggerly. Well, in come the devil. Said I've come to take you down, Mr. Staggerly. Well, in come the devil. Said I come to take you down, Mr. Staggerly. Well, those were the last words that the devil said, 'cause Stag put 4 holes in his motherfucking head. Staggerly.
Recorded live in Berlin in the year 2004, that is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds with the murderous mayhem, Staggerly. And good old Jack Beaver was before that with the Bopst Show top 40 treatment of his tune, Workaday World.
Buttocks are one of the major erogenous zones of women, and it is a known fact that man's greatest pleasure is in the natural parts of a woman, and second only to the female breast, the buttocks are a visual turn-on. Not too many years ago, the buttocks were taboo as a sex object. Now, with permissive sex attitudes, penetration from the rear and analingus are considered perfectly normal. Anal sexual practices play as much a part in heterosexual relationships as in homosexual ones. Many men, as well as women, are stimulated by the contemplation of the posterior. They also like to include this part of the body in their sexual practices. The buttocks, the anus, and the ridge between the actual sex organs, perineum, are among the most erogenous zones in both men and women. In spite of this, anal eroticism is still subjected to many taboos. However, with today's more permissive sexual attitudes, heterosexual anal intercourse is being more widely practiced by young people. The latest survey shows that nearly 1/4 of all females, and more than 1/4 of all males, and more than 1/4 of married couples under 35 had performed anal intercourse at least once in the last year. The act itself is relatively safe and sanitary if proper precautions and good hygiene are exercised. Many couples find anal intercourse exciting, pleasurable, and different, and if both partners consent, they should feel free to participate. Naturally, thorough washing is appropriate, and lubricants should be applied to the penis and to the anal opening. This is most important to facilitate entry. If vaginal intercourse is contemplated directly after anal intercourse, the penis should be thoroughly washed to prevent fecal bacteria in the rectum from contaminating the vagina and causing possible infection. As you can see, there are anatomical differences in the shape and size of the various models' buttocks, and the camera's sharp eye gives you an unbelievable close-up of the positioning between the anal canal and the vaginal canal. see the very important anatomical and racial differences of the female buttocks and vagina as these attractive models kneel, squat, bend over, and assume many other rear entry intercourse positions. Especially note the camera shot of the model as she contracts her sphincter muscle and see her anal opening contracting at the same time. You are witnessing the most revealing cinematography close-up shots. Shots revealing the feminine mystique of the female buttocks. Yes, attractive buttocks are a visual turn-on, and the buttocks of both sexes very often favorably respond to erotic caresses, massage, and other forms of stimulation. Pay more attention to the buttocks during lovemaking and see what happens. If your partner's reaction is favorable, it's another plus.
hate men. I can't abide them even now and then. If I ever marry one of them, I'd rest a maiden rather. For husbands are a boring lot, honey, and they give you a lot of bother. Of course, I'm pretty glad that mother deigned to marry father, but still, I hate men. Now, of all the types I've ever met within our democracy, I hate the most the athlete with his manner bold and brassy. He may have hair on his chest, but sister, so has Lassie. You see, I just hate men. Indeed I do. Oh, I can't tell you how I detest these men. In my opinion, they should be pigs in a pen. You may be wooed by Jack the Tar, charming and chipper, but if you take him for a mate, honey, you better be sure you're the skipper. Cause Jack the Tar may go too far, and you remember Jack the Ripper, oh, he cut him down, honey. I hate men. If thou should wed a businessman, be wary, oh, be wary. He'll tell you he's detained in town on business necessary. Business? His business is a business with his secretary. I know him, darling. I hate these men, rascals. That's what they are, rascals. Oh, honey, I just, can't stand these men. Though roosters they, pearl won't be no hen. If you espouse an older man through girlish optimism, he'll always stay at home at night and make no criticism. You call it love, honey. The doctors call it rheumatism. Oh, I hate these men. Woo! For all I've read alone in bed from A to Z about 'em, love is blind and from the mind all womankind should rout 'em. But ladies, you gotta answer, what would we do without 'em? Still, I hate men. If any of them start hanging around though, I might change my opinion. I think the trouble with me is nobody's bothering who worries me. Rascals put me down.
You're listening to The Bopst Show.
Well, I'm alone, some schoolboy, and I just came into town. Yeah, I'm alone, some schoolboy, and I just came into town. Well, I heard so much about London, I decided to check it out. Well, I wait in Leicester Square with a calm in the look in my eye. Yeah, I'm leaning on Nelson's collar, but all I do is talk to the line. Oh, where can I get my cock sucked? Where can I get my ass fucked? I may have no money, but I know where to put it every time. Well, I asked a young policeman if it only locked me up for the night. Well, I had pigs in the farmyard. Some of them, they're all right. Well, he fucked me with his truncheon, and his helmet was way too tight. Oh, where can I get my cock sucked? Where can I get my ass fucked? Well, I ain't got no money, but I know where to put it every time. No, some schoolboy in your town. I'm alone, some schoolboy.
You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show. Mom, baby, let's go.
And that is the sound of the cocksucker blues from some guys who know a little something something about cocksucking, the Rolling Stones. I Hate Men by Pearl Bailey and Half Ounce by Big Youth was before that.
You are a wuss, part wimp and part pussy.
And we started this all off with some instructional audio from Penn R. Books from the film documentary series The Sexual Pleasures, as they discussed and informed you about the joys of the buttocks and the anus. closing out this installment of The Bopst Show is Dengue Fever with Seeing Hands. Well, I'm out of here. Till next time, always remember to never forget. I wish each and every one of you every good thing.
Gave it a second thought until one day along came this old man, and this is what he said to me. Yes, this is what he said to me.
What it is to be young, but you don't know what it is to be old. Someday you'll be saying the same thing. Time takes away, so the story is told. I've asked so many questions of the wise men I met. Couldn't find all the answers. No one has as yet. There'll be days to remember, full of laughter and tears. After summer comes winter, and so go the years. So my friend, let's make music together. I'll play the old while you sing me the new. In time, when your young days are over, there'll be someone sharing their time with you.
I know what it is to be young, but you don't know what it is to be someday you'll be saying the same thing. Time ticks away, so the story is told. I have so many questions of the wise men I couldn't find all the answers. No one has as yet. There'll be days to remember.
There'll be days to remember,
Full of laughter and tears.
full of laughter and tears.
After summer comes winter.
After summer comes winter,
And so go the years.
and so go the years. So my friend, let's make music together. I'll play the old while you sing me the new. In time, when your young days are over, there'll be someone sharing their time with you.
There'll be some
What is your emergency?
I need help.
And what's the problem?
I'm too high.
You're too high?
Yeah.
What'd you take?
I can't feel anything.
You're what?
I can't feel anything.
Okay, what did you take?
Weed.
Weed?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name? Is there anyone there with you?
Yeah, they don't know.
Okay, how old are you?
22.
Are they going to be able to answer the door for us?
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, we'll send an ambulance right over to check you out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.